Famcast Media, bitch.
So once again, another Republican has been caught banging in the Lord's backyard.
Yeah, let's go out there.
Good evening, demons and demonesses. Kwame Wahkan here, and at this point, is anyone really surprised by, these crazy stories? With all the crazy things that are going on around the country, with, these anti-gay bills, these anti-drag queen bills, and then you have where all these Republicans just fighting like tooth and nail. We gotta get these drag queens, we gotta get these gays, we gotta go after these trans people, we gotta make their lives a living fucking hell. Well, let's just say, speaking of which, I want to play the song Banging in the Lord's Backyard so badly, but I've used it so many times that it's to the point where the song is practically going to become, y'all are going to get tired of hearing it, and KK Reaper is going to get tired of me playing it on every one of my freaking podcast episodes. Like, seriously. And speaking of KK Reaper, you guys should check out Pentagon Approved. I swear, I will not stop talking about this. I will bug you guys until you guys' ears fall off. All right, this is a music video that, he worked really hard on. He even invited me in on some of the action. So you might see a few clips of me, dressed up in, a costume. I'm not going to spoil too much, but yes, definitely check out Pentagon Approved if you have the opportunity to. He's releasing, a lot of new music out there. So I'm not sure when the exact date for, the album, but the single is out. So it's streaming on all platforms. Check out Pentagon Approved. Oh, man. But like I said, it just keeps happening over and over and over again. And then you know what? Since the Republicans are and these crazy conservative Christians are, fighting tooth and nail and won't stop talking about it, well, guess what? I'm not going to stop talking about it either. So, once again, we have a Republican. This is from the state of Tennessee. And just recently, they passed, almost 20 anti-LGBT laws. Well, this guy was caught flirting with a gay man and a trans woman on his official Instagram account. Official Instagram account. It's like with the whole thing with Jesse Lee Peters and how he was liking gay porn on his official Twitter account while he was live podcasting. Well, I got the story for you guys right here, and I'm gonna read it to you. Like this is hilarious. A young man's nearly naked pictures on Instagram has turned into a controversy for Tennessee's lieutenant governor. Randy McNally Instagram history started circulating on social media Wednesday after a report from Tennessee Holler. His critics say it shows he's a hypocrite as the legislature passed anti-LGBTQ legislation. The pictures were posted on an Instagram account by a man identifying himself as Franklin. One of the pictures shows some of the man's backside. The lieutenant governor's verified Instagram account commented with heart emojis and fire emojis. His account also says, "You can turn a rainy day into rainbows and sunshine." You could turn a rainy day into rainbows and sunshine. This guy isn't just gay. This guy is neon gay. Yeah, I can't even imagine. How long has this guy even been in the closet? You could turn a rainy day into rainbows and sunshine. I'm stealing that. I'm definitely stealing that. The lieutenant governor's account also commented on a picture in which it appears the man is not wearing any underwear. McNally's account said, quote, "Great picture. Best wishes for continued health and happiness." There are more pictures and comments spanning months. News 2 spoke with Franklin Wednesday night. He said McNally added him on Facebook in 2020, and then McNally followed his Instagram. He says McNally also sent compliments by direct messages, but they never met in person. To me, I'm not a stranger to compliments, so I don't really read into them because I think that's just wrong to assume somebody's hitting on you just because they're nice to you, Franklin told News 2. He did not say he wanted to date me or have sex or anything like that. News 2 found the lieutenant governor's account liking a picture of a woman who says she's transgender. The picture is captioned #transgender. The Human Rights Coalition recently claimed Tennessee passed more anti-LGBTQ legislation than any other state, so the lieutenant governor's critics call him a hypocrite. Franklin criticized the recent bills that have passed. "I just hope that he knows I love him, and LGBTQ+ loves him, and would love him even more if he would open his heart and treat everyone else the way he wants to be treated, because the way I want to be treated is to be accepted and be able to be myself and not be taken to the police," Franklin said. News 2 asked the lieutenant governor's office for comment. They did not deny the authenticity of the post. Alright, well, I have to give this guy brownie points. At least he's admitting it. You know, people will try to say, "Oh, I was hacked," or it wasn't me. I had someone else running my account. This guy, I will say, this guy is at least man enough to admit what he likes and what he's attracted to. I mean, doesn't get that much for brownie points, but credit where credit is due. Trying to imply something sinister or inappropriate about a great-grandfather's use of social media. Great-grandfather? How old is this guy? Matter of fact, I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so the guy is 79 years old, almost 80. So you have this 80-year-old man, and my gosh, this just goes to show you how bad things are in this country. This guy spent 80 years in the closet. Man, oh man. Just imagine how repressed his sex drive was. Trying to imply something sinister or inappropriate about a great-grandfather's use of social media says more about the mind of the left-wing operative making the implication than it does about Randy McNally. As anyone in Tennessee politics knows, Lieutenant Governor McNally is a prolific social media commentator. He takes great pains to view every post he can and frequently posts encouraging things to many of his followers. Does he always use the proper emojis at the proper time? Maybe not. But he enjoys interacting with constituents and Tennesseans of all religions, backgrounds, and orientations on social media. He has no intention of stopping. McNally was first elected to the Tennessee House of Representatives in 1978. He has served as the state senator from the 5th District, which encompasses Anderson, Loudoun, and parts of Knox County since 1987. In 2017, he was elected Senate Speaker and Lieutenant Governor. His current term ends in 2026. Like I said, is anybody really surprised about this? I mean, they just caught another anti-LGBT politician who basically preached loudly and strenuously against, drag queens and drag bills and shit like that. Drag shows, I should say. And then guess what? He was caught wearing drag back at a football game when he was in high school. So, like I said, it's always, the same people. The people who preach so loudly against, a certain lifestyle. Turns out they're probably living that lifestyle themselves. Or in some cases, they might be doing something even worse. We already know what that is. They want to, these same type of religious conservatives, they want to go around and say, "Oh, these people are groomers and this and that and the third." And guess what? They're the ones doing it. They're the ones going on the internet, on the dark net or the dark web, downloading the most disgusting things you could ever download. Or in this case, flirting with a gay guy and a trans woman. And that's one of the things that I noticed. Every time I report on a story like this, it's always a conservative. Even in foreign countries. There was a story I did a couple years ago about, I don't know if it was Austria or if the guy was from Hungary. I don't know, but somewhere out in Europe. You had this guy who was extremely, anti-LGBTQ. And he was caught at a gay orgy during a COVID lockdown. And he was high on cocaine. There was another story, this was years ago, a preacher, his name was Ted Haggard. He was caught having meth-fueled sex with a gay hooker. My thing is this. Whenever I hear someone that says, "Oh, I don't support LGBT rights or drag shows," I'm going to look at them with a puzzled face. And I'm going to be like, really? Let me see your internet history. To be honest, I don't even think I want to see their internet history. They're probably watching gay BDSM or gay BBC and, all that other crap. And, these people that are going after drag queens and things like that, they're probably watching Trixie Mattel videos and being like, oh my God, Trixie Mattel. She is so gorgeous. She is so lovely. And to be honest, Trixie Mattel is lovely. She's a really down-to-earth person, and, you should subscribe to her channel. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this. This is going to be a relatively short video because I have a lot of content I want to, record tonight before, the weekend comes. Let's just say it's going to be a very, very busy weekend for me. I'll be working all friggin' weekend. And I don't think I'll have any time to record anything this weekend. So that's about it. You guys stay safe, stay metal, hell Satan, have a gay day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. This guy literally looked at a man's butt and said that it would bring sunshine and rainbows after a rainy day.